Hi, it's Megan. I'm going to be doing a review and putting on my lips 4 of the Kiss Collective Liquid Velvet lipsticks from Ciate, London. So I got the set when it was still available at Christmas time. And I also had from the Sephora Give Me Some More Lips a full size. So these are the minis, this is the full size of one of the shades. And it was actually this product that got me looking at Ciate to begin with. I'm not a nail polish girl. My daughter loves nail polish. It's just not my thing. It never has been. And they're started as a nail polish brand. So I wasn't that interested. But in the Give Me More Lips set, there was this liquid lipstick. And I really loved it. I was surprised because it's like they say this particular shade is Risque. They call it a perfect orange red. I call it a perfect orange with a hint of red, but I really liked it on. So I got interested in the brand, and then one of the local Sephoras where I am carries the brand in store. Went, tried some of the stuff on, loved it, bought some of it, have some reviews. I'll try to remember to put the links to those reviews in the description to this video. But I had a request to try the liquid lipsticks, and I thought, well, I already have one, and there's this cute little set, which was $22. And this one is 19 with 6 different shades. The only thing is I've been just super busy, and I've promised all sorts of videos, and I haven't gotten to most of them yet, so I apologize for that, but finally I'm getting to this. And I'm actually going to shoot 2 liquid lipstick videos today. So those should be up within the next few days, just to get them over with. The liquid lipstick reviews are really hard for me because, and so I procrastinate, because they wear a lot longer than regular lipsticks. And so it becomes harder to figure out the wear time on them. I put them on and then I forget that I'm wearing them, and I'm also not one of those people who, I finally gave up. I read a review actually today on liquid lipsticks, and the person said, you know, who are these perfect people who eat so that they don't get any of their liquid lipstick like at all wrecked? And do you really want a lipstick that's not going to move if you're eating and drinking and whatever else, because maybe it's not going to look good? And I finally given up. I have always said in every video, lipstick doesn't last as long for me as it does for some people. I find that even if I drink tea, hot tea with no like oil-based anything in it, my liquid lipstick doesn't wear perfectly. And I've always also admitted that I'm tougher on wear times. I think it has to be absolutely flawless, and I tend to get shipping here. So with all that said, I'm going to tell you what I think about these, and then I'm going to apply them on camera. And I'm still playing around with the exact angle. I used to do it at this angle, and I think that's too far away. I saw some videos where they were a lot closer. So I'm going to do them close, and I would love to hear people's thoughts about whether I should get even closer or farther away. So there are 6 shades, 0.22 ounces for $19. And I'm going to be doing 4. Swoon Nude, Risque Perfect Risque, Swoon is a nude, Risque, Pinup, and then Diva. So according to the Sephora site and the brand, along wearing an ultra vibrant, moisturizing matte liquid lipstick formula. And then they say Liquid Velvet, trademarked, matte lip slick combines highly pigmented, gorgeous matte, long-wearing lip color with hyaluronic acid, which, for those who don't know, moisturizes, holds in moisture on your lips, for its intense lip conditioning benefits so that lips appear fuller while feeling more supple and smooth. The creamy, non-drying lip formula is infused with Ciate's London proprietary mix of moisturizing plush pigment, and it features high-performance pigments that glide on to lips for bold color and extreme hold. The innovative precision tip effortlessly lines and fills in lips for perfect application. And when I apply them, I'll show you the tip. So what I said is, first of all, I have on Swoon. This is the only one that's not fully opaque. I feel like it picks up some of my natural lip color a little bit. The others are fully opaque. They are definitely not as drying as some liquid lip things. They don't look as dry on. They don't parch my lips. I'm late to the liquid lipstick trend. It's just, I don't like the ones that have that, I don't know, it's like a desert look. It's like you have these big creases in your lips as you wear them. It's always been an issue for me. These don't do that. They definitely look more moist. I did get some transfer with all shades, and they also dry down almost completely, But when they say it's a velvet, I feel like it's almost completely dried down, but not, and that means some transfer. But they don't kind of settle into lip lines, they don't wear unevenly, they actually do apply really well. That's the other thing that I've had with liquid lipsticks. Sometimes I'm still kind of finding the right balance for me. Sometimes they're thinner, sometimes they're thicker, and yet I still haven't found 100% certainty on what I think about. Do I like it thinner or thicker? Because it kind of seems like the formulas either apply well or don't apply well, regardless of whether they're thick or thin. This one I actually do like the way it applies, and I like the finish. This is my favorite. I think I said that already. Swoon is my favorite of them. I think it's so pretty. It's definitely a nude, but it's like a pinky peachy nude. It's got like a hint of brown, but it definitely veers more in the peach category as opposed to one of those super brown or, I don't know, zombie-like nudes. And this will last a good 2 or more hours without fading right in here or in the outer corners. Or the other thing that's really weird is sometimes with some of the liquid lipsticks I get like patchy wear, and I didn't get that with these. So this is Swoon. I'm gonna take them all off on camera, and then I'm gonna apply them on camera. And did I write anything else about them, about the formula? There is really just a slight tiny bit of fragrance, barely there. I can almost not smell anything, but there's definitely something, a little chemically, but barely. So we'll try the first one. Okay, so I moved in closer so we can take a look at these and how they actually apply and look on. So as I said, it was Swoon, and I always dry off my lips. I should never do that. I do that with liquid lipsticks. I should never do that. As you see when I apply it, it seems to just apply beautifully. It doesn't, some of them tend to bleed, and I have a hard time getting kind of straight lines. One of the tricks that I have with liquid lipsticks is I tend, without thinking, to underpaint the lip. So paint not going fully out to the outside of my lip, and then it makes my lips look smaller. So I've learned that I always have to kind of push the edge a little bit and go out a little bit more than what I would think works, because I get so, I don't know, ADD and focused on getting it perfect, and then my lips look fuller. But I do think that this formula makes my lips look fuller. It looks mostly dried down. Let's kiss my wrist. But you can see I can still kiss my wrist. It's right there, right in the crease. And you get some transfer even after it sets for a second. But it's got just a really soft, moist, plush, lush look to it, which I just think it's a really pretty color. So that is Swoon, and you can see it definitely has that pink peachy thing going on, not that brown dead zombie thing. Okay, we're on to the next one, which I'm going to do Risque, the Perfect Orange Red, next. I do need a makeup remover to take these off, and I get staining with all 3 colors except for Swoon, but the other 3 colors I get staining. And this doesn't require like a heavy-duty industrial crazy makeup remover, but it does require a makeup remover for me to remove. And I don't know, we'll see how this goes, but I might need to put foundation on my lips for the last one. Now look, there are some people who apply ooh, that was a bad decision. I just like covered up the whole screen. Ah. Anyway, there's some people that apply perfect liquid lipstick on camera. I am not one of them. So we're gonna have, you know, a few smudges here and there and a few little, I don't know, glitches, but that's what's gonna happen. So this, I thought was gorgeous when I first put it on, and I was shocked because, like I said, I'm slow to the liquid lipstick. I just broke my mirror, that's why I stumbled. I broke off the little thing. Liquid lipstick trend, but I also was surprised at how much I like the orange. So it's really gorgeous. It wears a good 2.5, 3 hours, and it's so pretty. It's got a creamy look to it. I said it's a vibrant orange with a hint of red as opposed to a red orange. And so we'll go to the next one. I'm not sure all the orange is gone, but it's hard to get it all off. The next one is Pinup, a universally flattering berry. And I said this is a pink plum berry as opposed to the more purple based berries. And one of the things that I find hard with liquid lipsticks is I feel like a lot of the colors aren't as complex. I forgot to swatch. I'll swatch the orange in a minute too. They're not as complex as a lot of the non-liquid lipstick shades. They're a little bit more flat in the color, so it's harder to describe them creatively. So there was a hint of orange left in parts of my lip, but you can see that this is opaque and it covers it up completely. There's no hint of orange to it. And that's the other thing that is great about these. They don't apply patchy. And that's another issue that I have had as I've learned to gradually like liquid lipsticks. And I like them for the fact that they do wear so well. Although the look is not as natural, in my opinion, as regular lipsticks. But this one is just a really good kind of neutral color. A lot of people are saying this is very much like Kat Von D's Lolita, but a little bit darker and a little bit pinker. And I don't have Lolita, I have the old version, but I guess there's like 4 or 5 different shades of Lolita, all called Lolita. And so I'm not going to even venture a guess on that. I have one from 2 years ago. So here is Pinup, and we'll swatch all 3 right now. Here is Risque. There's the wand. You can see it's like a flat, and then just kind of a oval, long oval. And I find that the tip can sometimes have a little too much product on it. You have to be careful with that. There's that one, Risque. And our last one, Diva. And the little ones have a slightly different tip. There's Diva. So we will put Diva on camera in 1 second and I'll describe it. Okay, now I have covered up my lips with a little bit of foundation just because there were some color things going on there. Okay, so Diva. Well, I messed that up totally right over here. And once I start trying to fix it with my finger, I smear it worse. But you can see they do apply, I don't know, I think they just apply easier than a lot of liquid lipsticks. They just go where they're supposed to go, and they don't bleed, or they don't, I don't know, the applicator works. I find them easier in some. So this one is just a really beautiful, they say it's a true red. I say it's a neutral. It's got a slight blue undertone to it, but it really is mostly a true red, and it's kind of a medium bright, medium dark. I think Ciate does really beautiful reds. They look vibrant, rich, beautiful, and they have real depth to them, but they're not neon, they're not hard to wear. They're just really flattering, easy, good reds. So I am happy with it. Overall, what do I think of these? I think that if you like liquid lipsticks, these are less drying, they apply easier, and there's some really pretty colors. They're good basics. They're not going all out wild. And I think this is a good price. $19 is reasonable for a good quality product like this, but the colors are flattering. So I was actually happy with them, as I've been happy with the brand overall. If you have the other 2 shades that I don't have, or if you have any comments, please comment. I would love to hear. And also subscribe on YouTube because that does help me a lot. Thanks for watching.